Should a lady get married to a man who has potential, or should she settle for one who has attained some form of financial stability? Is potential important, or is a brighter future the one that counts? This is our topic of the day and our bold conversation. Welcome to Bold Conversations, the show where we boldly explore real issues affecting real people. Now, how this works is we watch a short dramatization of a real issue affecting a real couple. And after that, my co-hosts and I get to talk about it. My name is Mwendwa Mbogwa. I'm a wife, a mother, an entrepreneur, and very passionate about families. And joining me today is Ida Njage, who is a mother, a human resource specialist who loves everything art, and Gerald Owino, a father, an entrepreneur, whose passion lies in the youth in Africa. It's so good to see you guys today. You look fabulous.
Thank you very much. Good to be back.
So,
see you as well.
Thank you. So Naomi wrote in to us and she told us that her mom does not approve of her choice of fiance, Brian, because she feels that he is not quite there financially. Let's take a look at what transpired between the two of them.
Ah, you found them.
Yeah, they were mixed up with the rest of your bank statements.
I was able to pay off half of the loan, so you wouldn't have to worry too much about those crazy interest rates. Mommy, is everything okay? And she's supposed to be happy.
What is this?
What?
I thought we talked about this.
Mommy, I told you to take the first bank slip. Why are you going through my personal stuff?
200,000 shillings, Naomi. You gave him 200,000 shillings.
It's my money.
Why are you giving him all that money, and when I ask you for the money, you lie to me that you're broke?
I just helped you pay off half of your loan.
But this man is taking all your money.
His name is Brian, Mom. Is it that hard for you to call him by his name?
You give him all this money and yet you're not married. What if something goes wrong? Look, I'm just being concerned, Naomi. You need to consider some factors before getting married.
What are you trying to say?
I've seen many marriages over the years, and this idea of marrying downwards is not a good idea.
Marrying downwards?
Yes! You have a master's degree, he has a diploma. You have a good job, he is starting out, and in terms of education, intellect and social status, you are not on the same level.
Mommy, aren't you the one who said that money is not everything?
Yes, I did, but you're not on the same level, Naomi, honestly. What did you see in this man?
He is good. A good man. He truly loves me. He is hardworking and he has potential. And I want us to grow together.
There's nothing like potential. What you see is what you get. So will you move into a scrapped house when you get married?
Mommy, Brian is smart. He is very sharp. It's just that he didn't get the opportunities that I got. He just needed a chance.
Oh, so you're marrying him because you feel obligated to be his savior. Naomi.
Mommy, please, just give me some space.
Naomi?
Mommy, please, give me space. I don't want to talk.
Guys, Naomi and Brian are in trouble.
That's what it is, eh?
What do you guys think?
I see what her mother is talking about, you know?
How?
Potential is great if you're both 22. But Naomi seems like a mature lady, maybe in her 30s. I mean, it's not her job to raise a man.
Oh, that's just cold. That's just cold. Gerald?
No, I mean, she's entitled to opinion. I hope she succeeds in life. I mean, show me a man who's a president, a business leader, even a father who didn't start somewhere and had a woman who was sober enough to say, this guy is going somewhere, and stood by him. And she sees this guy for what he could be.
Yeah.
She's seeing who he is now, what he's
Yeah.
able to do, and say, you know what, there's something,
Yes.
definitely there's a diamond in this conversation.
So should she wait? She should wait until the
I think
diamond
she's-
has been discovered?
She's doing the right thing. She knows his value here.
Yeah.
And she's doing the right thing. I think she's got a
I think she
sober head.
imagines
She's
she's
got
in
a sober head.
a wonderful place where it's the honeymoon stage. We're wonderful. He has potential. That sounds really nice,
Right, right.
you know, in a fairy tale. But in today's world,
In a fairy
you know,
tale. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
potential doesn't taste good at all on a plate. You cannot eat potential.
No, no, I think you're
Love doesn't put food on
It
the
does
table.
not. It doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. You know what
so,
do we do
So what
then?
you're telling me is that all women, women who are married to great men,
Yes.
they were crazy when they met this guy who was just a guy of a KYM, just a guy of footing.
Yeah.
championing Route 11.
Yes, because they were both footing, you know, so it was great because they had a vision. For we begin footing and then we, you know, we move to a border,
Yeah, so what
and then now we can
changed?
go with
So
City
what
Hopper.
changed? Just because
they
you got
worked
ahead
hard
in life.
together.
Okay, so I mean, you raise a good point here. So what happens? Is it possible for this relationship to continue successfully? That maybe her career is growing faster
Right.
than his?
Yes.
Can they have a successful relationship?
I think
Of
not.
course.
Absolutely not.
Of course, let's talk about
No, because if you just look at what her mom asked her, so what happens when you marry? Are you moving into his bedsitter, leaving your 3-bedroom
There's
apartment?
nothing
And
with
what's
that.
wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
Let's stop speaking ideal
No, no, no.
situation here.
A-
On the
a
real,
bed is a
you're
bed,
going
you've
to
got a
leave
shelf-
the comforts that you have worked so hard to, you know, to get, and then you're going to move into his house because you value his potential.
What's wrong with that?
But
We
in
don't have to
present
be
day,
materialistic about
nobody
every
does that.
single
It's not
thing. Not be
material.
materialistic.
No, I've worked hard for it. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I've worked hard for it for where I am
So,
today.
so therefore,
Yes.
there's this guy who's doing his thing.
Yes.
And then he meets this chick who is not doing very well.
Yes.
That means she should also not move into his house.
Yes.
Because he is lifting her up now. I mean, she's not
That's
lived
a
in
good
this
point you
3-bedroom
raised.
house.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now, so why should it be one way? Then,
Well, you just give an example of how men want to provide and leave a legacy. So that's okay. Isn't that their role? That's just their
Oh, so
role.
here you just
it's
choose,
provide.
you choose
No,
this
that's how it works. Because I will do the nurturing and the birthing and all of that. That's
yeah,
my
so
contribution.
Great. So nurture that guy into
Yeah.
success, into
Perhaps
greatness.
his mother
so
should
take
have
your
done
time.
that.
No,
No, absolutely
But
not.
you just said a woman is about nurturing.
Let
The
me ask
children
you.
that
Has
we
to
will make
walk with
together.
him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Walk with him
Walk
to
with him.
success.
Yes.
Let me ask you though, doesn't his ego, for example, in the case of Naomi and Brian, for men, and help women understand here, how do men feel if their woman earns more than them? Is that like a very difficult thing for them to do? And how should we, and how do you think women feel if
Yes.
they are earning more than their men?
I mean, definitely, as a man, the whole conversation around provider
Yeah.
is a big deal.
Yeah.
Is a big deal, and a guy doesn't quite feel comfortable. But that said, I think it is about provision. He could have less, but he has a vision on how they're going to use the resources in the home. So I think it's really about saying, yeah, provider. I mean, financial. Maybe I may earn less.
Yeah.
I need to deal with that.
Yeah.
But provide vision. I think men feel great providing vision for the home.
That sounds really good, you know, in a book.
I don't
But
know. I don't know which
practically,
men I mean.
no,
you know, I
that
don't
sounds
know.
fantastic in
The
a
guys
book.
you know, but
You know, of the
strugglers.
guy who wrote a book about how he had potential, you know, but practically speaking, on a day to day, this woman, let's say for example, she's got this, you know, stable job, she's earning 400,000 shillings, and then the guy's earning, let's say 50. He's an struggling actor. Then we just move into, I've moved from my 3-bedroom nice apartment to his bedsitter, so now we are sharing, all of us, and then the children come, you know. The potential children, and then
Everything is potential.
everything is potential now because we're waiting for him to find his place in life, you know. But it doesn't work like that. And then so here we are. What? So I'm dumbing myself down in every way for you.
You know what?
You know,
I
it
mean-
makes no sense to me. It sounds good on paper, you know. This woman is earning great money, and this guy, she's loving him in his place. She's meeting him at his low point.
Right.
That it doesn't work. And the man's ego. It sounds great when they're, you know, courting, but once they're married, and she's the one who, you know, has maybe made better financial decisions, or even if she has better, you know, she's had a better chance in life. I mean, the traditional role of a man is to be the provider.
Provider.
The
Yes,
provider,
thank you
very
yes,
much.
you know, where he's the one who's creating. It's difficult for him to provide vision with my money, you know.
It's very easy.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
your money.
It's,
Yeah,
It's not our money.
Yeah,
it's
no,
your
they're
money.
still courting.
Oh,
so
they're
it's
still
still my
courting.
money,
Okay,
you know?
okay.
So it's easy for him to say, you know what, with your millions, I think we can now do A, B, C, D. You know, whereas I can't say, no, what can we do with your money? With his, it's just everyday subsistence too. We're just, you know, we can buy, we can survive. He's been surviving, and now he wants to live on my money, you know? That's just, I don't understand
I don't
that.
think men are really. I mean, you're talking about lazy guys, and there could be a lazy chick for all we know.
That's true.
And it could it could turn out that
Yeah.
way.
Yes. And the thing is, I mean, I get it, you know, nothing in life is static. It will evolve, and he may
That's
become...
the point. And that's
yes,
the point.
I get that.
And so the point here is,
Yes.
life is a journey. We start from here. We're trying to get here. It's a journey. It is not a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
I mean, show me somebody who grew up in, you know, we all middle-class guys, and we all shot up in a minute.
Yeah.
No, we all worked hard, went in.
Yeah.
Yes, you got your successes. I got mine. I may have stagnated somewhere.
Yes.
But I still have enough energy. I'm not lazy.
Yes.
I'm going to work hard. I'm going to get there.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
No, but it doesn't work.
so-
The delicate male ego cannot survive.
no,
a
it's
woman
not even
who has
about ego. It's
No,
a guy who's
it's
working
always
hard.
about a male.
He gets out of the house,
ego.
wakes up early, gets out
Yes.
and goes to hustle.
Yes.
That's who a good man is.
No, I'm speaking now. When you're sitting together, we're now
For Naomi
married.
and
Okay, we're married. Okay.
We're now married, and
Right.
I'm still making a lot more money. I've given up some of my comforts and luxuries so that I allow you.
Life is not all
to-
about this comfort and
No,
luxuries.
I know. I'm
Well,
just
what
saying,
happened to
but
love,
but in
know?
reality, that's what happens. You know, that's what
That's a
happens.
material world. If that chick is about money,
Yes.
forget it. so look at it this way.
Yeah.
Again,
Help
like we
us.
said, the guy
Yes.
who will be marrying a chick who is not as economically
Right.
empowered.
Right.
Yes.
So,
But that's okay.
and we don't hear a lot
Society says
about
that's
that.
okay.
What
Yes.
society condemning that situation.
Yeah.
But here we can sit and condemn a guy who's earning less. No.
We're not condemning him. I'm just saying this. Why? First of all, why are we loaning him money? They're not even married yet. You know. Yes. At the end of the day, she'll make the choice for herself. Her
she
mom is
did.
just advising her based on just how life works.
Okay,
out.
From a
okay, guys, I'm
she's
sorry.
advising from scarcity mentality. Yeah? We have to save what we have.
Okay, guys, as you can
That's a
see,
poverty
this is a
mindset,
hot
yeah?
topic. This is a hot topic today. So, is it the JOB that counts, or is it the dreamer that she should go for? We need to take a short break, and when we get back, we're going to have an expert come and help us understand this topic a bit further. Please don't go away.
$200,000 Naomi. You gave him 200,000 shillings.
It's my money.
Why are you giving him all that money? And when I ask you for the money, you lie to me that you're broke.
I just helped you pay off half of your loan.
But this man is taking all your money.
His name is Brian, Mom. Is it that hard for you to call him by his name?
You give him all this money and yet you're not married. What if something goes wrong? Look, I'm just being concerned, Naomi. You need to consider some factors before getting married.
What are you trying to say?
I've seen many marriages over the years, and this idea of marrying downwards is not a good idea.
Marrying downwards.
Yes, you have a master's degree, he has a diploma. You have a good job, he is starting out, and in terms of education, intellect and social status, you are not on the same level.
Mommy, aren't you the one who said that money is not everything?
Yes, I did, but you're not on the same level, Naomi, honestly. What did you see in this man?
He is good. A good man. He truly loves me. He is hardworking and he has potential. And I want us to grow together.
There's nothing like potential. What you see is what you get. So will you move into a scrapped house when you get married?
Mommy, Brian is smart. He is very sharp. It's just that he didn't get the opportunities that I got. He just needed a chance.
Oh, so you're marrying him because you feel obligated to be his savior. Naomi.
Mommy, please, just give me some space.
Naomi?
Mommy, please, give me space. I don't want to talk.
Welcome back to Bold Conversations, the show where we boldly explore real issues affecting real people. Now, just before the break, we were talking about Naomi, who wrote in and told us that her mom does not approve of her fiancé choice because he is not yet financially stable. Now, it was getting pretty heated up in here, and so we needed to call in an expert. And joining us today is William Mwangi, a communication specialist, a psychologist, and a lecturer. William, help!
Thank you.
This is hard today. Ida and Gerald are going to kill each other here.
I saw that.
Yes. So, can it work? A woman marrying potential?
I first of all appreciate their contributions, and I simply actually sympathize with Naomi. They are not even married. The man is asking for a loan of 200,000. Where are they going to begin?
So, what are you saying, William?
My point and my take is that there must be a consideration as far as the two of them are concerned. And I agree partially with the mother, only that she went too far. My take is that when you're thinking about marriage, potential may not work. Where are you? If we were talking about the ideal situation, I wouldn't advise couples to marry for potential, so to speak.
Really?
Because,
What you see is what you get?
yes, presently, I'll give you a point.
Yes.
They say a bird may fall in love with a fish, But where will they build a house? Because basically speaking, if the difference is too wide,
Yeah.
it's going to bring other complications later.
Yeah.
But surely they've been couples who have succeeded in this, you know,
Yeah.
women who were better educated and, you know, she saw something in this guy and, I mean, now he's taken them further.
Yes, when the gap is not too big.
Even the word potential means that. I've
When the gap
demonstrated
is not too big.
something. I've actually demonstrated a certain ability.
Absolutely.
I think potential doesn't mean that I'm sitting somewhere at least. No. If somebody has potential, is you've heard them sing, or you've seen them dance. Therefore, if they're aspiring for something more,
Yeah.
there's something that this man says he has.
That would be the ideal. And I like when we talk about the ideal.
Yes.
But does the ideal really work? Because we're saying, let them marry because of love. Let them marry so that it can be nurtured.
Yes.
But again, I will not accept that Naomi is going to actually take care of this man all through. And remember, this may provide an avenue for Brian to get lazy,
Yes.
knowing that the woman is actually providing. What is he going to do with that money that he hadn't started? Does he have 500,000? He lacks 200,000. So we are saying he needs 700,000 to start a business.
Yes.
But maybe he's just starting at zero, asking for the potential wife to
So
come
you're
in.
asking about where he is at
Where
as a
is
person,
he? Where
not so
is
much
he?
what he has.
Yes,
Okay.
where is he? And again, something else that maybe Naomi didn't tell us. What's the character of Brian? Maybe Brian is a very good person. All he lacks is money. We don't marry in isolation of our society. There are societal expectations, there are parental expectations.
Absolutely.
Your mother wants you to get married to a rich guy for provision, for just that my daughter is safe. But again, when Brian comes in and borrows money, you're telling the mother that now we're having a poor guy in our
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
So for me, Brian will not make a right choice going with Naomi, and Naomi will not make a right choice altogether. Because for me, when the gap is too big, it's going to bring other issues.
Yes.
Where do they meet? What functions do they attend? What do they talk about?
William, I need some hope here. Are you
Yes.
saying that men should not even think about getting married until their finances and career are set? And please clarify for me this gap you keep talking about.
Thank you.
How big is this gap?
As a matter of fact, all the men listening to me,
Hey,
don't date if you're not financially stable. That's number one. Number two, if your man out there dating this chick hoping she's going to help you, it's going to be hard for you because she will be coming late and you won't question. She'll go for trips and you won't question. What are you going to say? She feeds you, she buys you shoes, she buys you clothes. I mean, men out there, please get a job, get to do something before you call her so that you get that ego as a man that you're actually taking care of the family. Let me get to the gap. What is the compatibility level?
yes.
If I'm a master's, if I have my master's, my PhD, I'm getting somebody who is a Form 4 dropout. Am I ready to push her to my level or almost there? So you see the equality that we talk about in marriage.
Yeah.
It must be developed with
And
time.
that goes for finances, the same, even age gap. If it's too big,
Yes.
if my partner is 20 years my senior or my junior, that is not a partnership. you know?
Emotionally?
It's not.
So let me ask you then,
Yes.
William, what other areas of potential should couples look out for before they get married?
The only thing when they come to me when they are dating, they are so engrossed in love they don't listen.
You can't hear.
But the main key areas, you want to look at finances. You want to look at educational background. You want to look at family also. What are your values? Character, so to speak. So if I'm talking about this guy is a potential man, I want to see it now. I don't want you to promise that when we get married, I'm going to change. I'm going to be polite. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to be responsible.
Break that
Yes.
down for
I
us.
will
What
get
does
off the
seeing
couch.
it now mean?
If you're dealing with the now, and I'll tell you honestly, any lady watching, do a test on this man. Does he pass the TRR test?
TRR, okay.
Trustworthiness. Look at it at this point. Can I trust you? You've just picked your call. Can I ask you who that is? And you're fumbling. I mean, trust is disappearing slowly. Then the second R is responsibility. How are you responsible even at this point? And I see people going for dates. I don't say that the man has to pay. But if all the time it's a lady paying for you, responsibility comes in. And the other ways you can test even this responsibility from how he deals with family members, from how he deals with other friends. Not somebody who is extravagant for him to be said that he's responsible. And the other R is respect. Does he respect what you do? however small.
Is it a two-way conversation? Because I think society, when we talk about money, the guy is always looked at as the orphan in this conversation. What about the other way around?
You know, for the man, the thing for a man is a bit different. A man requires respect, relief, and reassurance. I could call them the triple R. That's what a man will be looking for. Because a man...
Please, sorry, say that again.
Sorry.
Respect?
No.
I said
Slow
respect.
it for
Yeah.
the men to hear it.
Respect, that's what a man needs.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you respect your man, he feels a hero, with money or without. Feels nice. This is my man, you know, respect. The other one is reassurance. And I've seen ladies who, top ladder ladies and high scalers and all that, but when you see them with their husbands or their fiancés, boyfriends, you can see how they reassure him without even making him feel down, inferior with other men. And I have seen some ladies, okay, going to another extent. You're the one with the money. We are in a restaurant, but I know you don't have money, and I'll push money under the table for you to pay so you feel the man. You
So that's
understand?
reassurance.
That's reassurance. So the two-way thing is different. The dimensions
And the
are
final
different.
R,
You talked about relief.
there's
as well.
one
Yes.
more R, right?
Relief. The man needs to feel relieved.
Please say that again, Helen.
What does relief mean?
Relief here means that the
Yes.
man needs to feel that I made a right choice. Being with you, I'm relieved. I come from a busy day. I'm meeting you at home.
is
You
my
relieve
comfort.
me. You comfort me.
William, you've given us some fantastic tools. I mean, this is stuff that we're going to take home with us. You know, the TRR test and the triple R test.
Yes.
You know, but what do you want to say to couples who are out there and they can find themselves in two positions? Either they are about to get married or they have been married and, you know, things have kind of gone south.
When they're on the road to marriage, if they are too far, I won't throw a spanner into the works and tell them to separate. But I'll tell them the road ahead may be bumpy and rough. But if they're on the early stages of dating, I would wish they put this on the table and boldly communicate. And say, this is my status and this is my status financially. Are you going to take it or not?
William, I'm sorry to cut you short, but I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. And you know, those tests you've given us are fantastic. The TRR and triple R, I think that's going to help solve a lot of relationships. But you know, when it comes to marrying potential, it's more than that. What you should look for in a guy or a girl is someone whose priorities are clear. And being clear on priorities is more than just money. It's about who they are, not what they have. It's about their character. Financial state is temporary, but character, more often than not, is permanent. For more information or resources on this topic, please check out our Facebook page, Bold Conversations, or our Twitter handle @Bold TV Show. Once again, thank you, Ida, Gerald, for keeping it real, and William, wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so
Good
much.
conversation.
Fantastic, fantastic. And thank you also for just keeping it so real with us.
Thank you.
My name is Mwendwa Mbogwa. This is Bold Conversations. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.